Okay, Chuck, we're here at Sedona, and we've got a little flight over to Prescott, and we're going to run into some snow. So I'm going to crank that in after we get going. We're going to look here at this is going to be on instruments, and why it doesn't show us taking off this line, but it's a course line that takes us to an instrument approach at Prescott. So we're going to go up to 8,100 feet, and you see the altitude going for our altitude that we're going to go up. So the new way this works is we just click on it and then move the mouse to the right to go up, and 8,500 is fine. And we're going to turn to have nav, and we're going to have the vertical speed, which is our rate of climb, and we're going to take this and trim the nose up for going up at 2,000 feet a minute. We're already at about 5,000, so we only have 3,000 feet to climb up to, and we'll get rid of this as soon as we get underway, because we don't need to hear all the chatter, and then they don't lead us down in altitude. We have to make the decisions to let down early enough, otherwise you end up flying right over the airport. So here we go, and we'll take this look here. The brakes are off. We'll turn on the autopilot. Let's see here, we got nav, yeah, we got vertical speed, got everything up. So we'll just go ahead and look here, get back on the runway. There we go. Gear up, flaps up, autopilot on, and it's going over to the course. We can don't get rid of this yet. Get a little look around. Beautiful Prescott, and it's got Phoenix departure on there, so we don't even have to, because they didn't have a tower there, so we really don't have to go to the frequency. We just go ahead and climb to 8,100 feet. There we are, looking back at Sedona, and they say they have handcrafted this, so it does look pretty with the reddish color of the hills. Guess it's a high iron content in that area. We'll go back to looking straight ahead, where we're heading for Prescott. We're right on course here, and we're going to bring the power back a little bit so the red light will go out, and the inertial separator is right here. And while we're looking at this, we have to take this out and turn on the de-icing, because we're going to be flying in the ice. And we're almost to 8,500. We'll go ahead and put the yoke back in. We won't need to worry about this stuff anymore. Go back to looking out. So this thing should get up to about 250 knots. We're leveling off. All the numbers look good over here. Let me just pump this up, power up just a skosh. That'll get us up to 250 knots. Make sure the flaps are up. Yep, flaps up. And the wheels are up. And we're right on course. We'll take a look around, see how things look. That's probably the highway that goes over to Sedona from Prescott. I don't know what that highway number will be. That might be looking over the tail. Maybe the Grand Canyon is up there somewhere. Let's see, we're getting up to our 250 knots. We're leveled off at 8,500. This is what it looks like in here. Now we're heading for this intersection, and if we go in here closer, we can see how many miles it is to that next intersection. And that is probably where we start turning. Here's just probably 4 miles between here and here. And we'll head on a new heading once we get to this point. Getting moved around for our final approach, a straight-in approach, heading 210. We're heading 245 right now. Yeah, CJWS is Juso intersection. 2 miles away. This counts down. There it goes to our new course, just shifted over here. Now we're going to be heading a little bit northwest. 290, 300 degrees, something like that. The airplane right behind us, we can go take a look at him. There he is. He's at 13,000 feet, general aviation. I don't know what he is. And we can kick this back with a little button on the right side of the yoke. Then inside outside is a little button on the left side of the yoke. So we will, the field we're going to is just under 5,000 feet. So we want to start letting down, and let's bring in the weather. The snow. We're going to make it snow. Snow, and we're going to bring this up. Can't seem to make it. No, did we kick in the snow? Yeah, we did. Huh. Used to. There we go. There we go. Now we're coming around. We can start slowing down. And we need to go to a lower altitude. So we'll start going down. Let's go down to 6,500. Vertical speed. I want to go down 2,000 feet a minute. Get this out of the way. I don't see any snow yet. At least there's no ice building up. And eventually, when we get heading, let's see, we're heading. So we're lined up with the runway, and we're going to start seeing the airport out here. And our next intersection is 4 miles away. That's probably where we want to be at probably 7,000 feet would be great. But we're going to be a little lower. It's at 6,500. See if we see any indications that we're sneaking up on the ground. We just see a little something going by there. And we're slowing down a little bit. See if their next next. Yeah, so this is about 15 miles out. So we want to be at 5,900 feet there. So we'll take our altitude down to 5,900, and the vertical speed, we'll take that down at 2,000 feet a minute. And we got it at 185. We can slow down a little bit more. And we're on final approach, so we're going to shift to approach mode. I don't know that that's going to change things all that much. We got our glide slope here, but I haven't seen the glide slope work yet. Oh, it looks like it's working. So that comes up to the middle. Maybe this thing will glom onto the glide slope. Everything will turn green if we link up with the glide slope. So we're 59, so let's go down to 55. 53 is good. And we'd have an approach plate that would spell that out. So we want to take the vertical speed, and we're going to move that down at 1,000 feet a minute. See if we can get that glide slope to hook up. I can see the airport out here. That looks like the airport. And we can slow her down a little more. Pretty soon we'll get the gear out and the flaps out. Yeah, I'm starting to see the ground is starting to move by. Now, see that went up, so we're going to take this off, and I'm going to move this up a little bit so we can be on the glide slope. So it didn't hang on to the glide slope. So I'm going to put the flaps down a notch and the wheels down. Now there goes the glide slope, and we want to just keep that little diamond right on the money there. Right on the money. So we can slow it down just a little more. So I get to do a little flying here today. We didn't have anything like this when I was flying. It's almost there. There's the runway. Okay, so we're a little fast, so we can just there we go. Okay, settle down. Here we go. There we go. Little reverser. Now we see the snow. Park right here. That ought to do it. Let's see what we look like here. Yeah, here we are. Looking good. I don't know where we are. Maybe we have to take the bus. Where did the bus go? There it is. Take the bus out to your house. we got a little snow building up now that we're shutting down. Look at I already jumped. No, I guess we didn't jump out. Yeah, a little bit of snow on there. I guess we turn the de-ice off. Okay, Chuck, that's your little Christmas flight. Talk to you soon.